I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
I know everything, Malta. Okay.
What are you gonna do, lad? What are you gonna do, lad? What did you do?
But seriously, Stas,
What did you do?
what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do, lad? What are you gonna do?
This doesn't come up yet. Hey, how bad's it?
It has, bro. It's here.
It's here. We're ready
You
to
flop.
rock and roll. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, the sounds good.
All good.
You reckon the sounds
Alright.
working?
I think the sounds good.
Welcome to Red and Black TV. I'm your host, Stas, co-host Banana. Panel heads Azza. We got Miguelito back again.
It's back again.
He's a fiend. He's a fiend.
Junkie out of Cabramatta.
So
What are you
Nice,
gonna do?
nice. What are you gonna do? Nice. Good track.
let's get straight into it. Obviously, Western Sydney Wanderers versus Adelaide United at home last night. What are your thoughts, boys? Drop it on me.
Drop it again. I don't know. I feel alright coming out of here.
Yeah,
It's nil all. But I saw some positive things last night.
absolutely.
Saw drive. I saw some leadership in the group there.
Passion,
Hmm.
Jersey. And I feel like there's change within the culture. I don't know if that, I don't know how to put it into words, but it seems like they're playing for each other. There seems to be a bit of hunger.
I agree.
I don't know whether it's the fact that now we know that Ruben's a coach, and these guys now got to prove themselves for next season.
Yeah,
Because a lot of guys are on a one year contract.
Yep.
So I think a lot of players aren't playing for their positions as well. We've got depth.
Yeah, we do.
So I feel like there has been a change from, sitting here from my third podcast where it was almost
Doom and gloom.
doom and gloom, and now like walking out, like there's a bit of hope. Not trying to think too far ahead, but looking at the Melbourne game, there's confidence in it, a bit of swagger, a bit of a step in the.
I thought we played. I thought we played bloody good, to be honest. That first half an hour, 25 minutes. I'm gonna say I think that's the best we've played, including the Melbourne City game. Honestly, the runs that people were making, the balls they were playing, the pressing they were doing, the system was working. Yeah, fair enough. The last 10 minutes of the first half was all Adelaide, but even the second half, it finished 0-0, and I am a bit. This is bipolar here, but I'm a bit disappointed because Adelaide were there for the taking. That Goodman, we could have got 6 points from them, but I reckon we bloody played well. And the only thing we're missing is what we've said all season: our finishing.
Finishing, and I'm going to say I played like the boys been saying.
Antonis played that playmaker role.
He did. You
Honestly,
know what?
He actually did alright.
To be fair to Antonis, I feel like that was probably his best game of the season.
100%.
Man. He was everywhere, man. And testament to him, because obviously he hasn't had the greatest run this season. I feel he hasn't found his feet. But he looked promising in that game, and we needed someone like that to step up, considering, no Troyes, Rodwell.
Yeah.
That's 2 players that I feel were the only players that could probably maybe create something out of nothing in our squad. But fuck, Antonis, he did well, man. I was very surprised. He did the Greeks proud for once. You know what I mean?
Even,
and I think Antonis's biggest issue, that's something I've noticed, and he does a lot, and I was telling you last night, is when he plays those balls into the box, he always floats them in, man. Okay.
Yeah, the crosses.
And you know what? It's very hard to get enough momentum on a header or whatever else when that ball's getting floated in.
Yeah. Not just that, even just to time it. You're waiting.
Yeah.
Because they can't get a drop.
It gives the defender time to, get in position, get on top of you, or whatever else. I just feel like he needs to start maybe trying to whip those balls in with a bit more pace.
Yeah.
But overall, I'll give him at least a fucking 8, 9 out of 10 performance, man.
I can't find it. Player.
10.
8 or 9 out of 10. Yeah.
Sorry.
Even even a Beanie in that first, his runs in the space. He was running in the space. This is a Beanie we're talking about here.
But you know what the problem was with Abini's runs? He wasn't staying central enough. Yeah, he was always getting taken out to the flank. And as a 9,
you're right there.
You're pretty much eliminating the presence of the winger when you're coming too far to the wide. You know what I mean? It's good to do at times, but I feel like he was doing it too much. Where he needs to stay a little bit more central and wait for that ball to penetrate through. You know what I mean?
He done a few good runs last night when he was in between the right hand centre back and the right back, in between that channel.
Yeah,
and because he was giving them a bit of a headache there, man. They weren't sure who to go with, because they weren't sure when he was going to put the ball through and whatever like that.
That's like I get what you're saying, Stoss, and I kind of agree. But at the same time, when Abidi does make those runs to the wing, and he gets the ball, he runs like Banana said in the space.
No, I'm
That's
not. I'm
when
not
the
saying
winger-
I don't have a problem with him doing it. I just feel
Yeah,
like
but you leave
he
no
was
one in
doing
the
it
middle.
too much in a
But
sense.
that's when
Yeah,
the winger, whether it's Nazarin or Gawa,
Can
whatever
switch.
side has to, switch, has to
Yeah.
go in there and like, put that person in the middle. I just, honestly, I couldn't believe what I was watching. I can't fault anyone, bro. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to have a sook here, but even Aquilina had a bloody good game.
all right.
Yeah.
I'll admit it. He played decent.
Yes.
He played decent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Considering, I feel like that was like looking at the lineup going into that game, where I'm thinking.
Yeah,
And we've had this conversation last time we had a podcast where we were thinking, you know, like if Russell is injured or isn't starting, we'd bring in Ziggy.
Yeah.
So, you know, like he's nowhere to be seen again. Fuck, I feel for the guy, bro. Morale-wise, he's like a
Yeah,
fucking
kicking
limbo for the poor
Kicking
bloke.
the balls. Yeah.
But you know what? Aquilina, he came in and he did a job, man.
But you know what he done?
Hit the post.
I've said this before.
He did, yeah.
What he needs to do to get better is run forward.
Go forward.
That's exactly what he done, man. Every
He did, yeah, he was getting
every
into
other single time he'll go forward and bang, hesitate, go back. This time it's like he had a little bit more freedom. That's what gave him a better game this week.
Even when Russell came on, he was playing right wing.
Nice.
Was, like, honestly, I can't fault any players, man. I think even Agakovic played well. Honestly, like,
He always plays well.
He always
No, but even this game, I don't know. Like,
Bro, he's
I
a
watched the
standout
replay.
every game for me,
I
bro.
wouldn't say
He's the
standout.
fucking engine room of the team. What do you mean?
He
cleans it.
cleans everything up.
For me, in the past games, I always say Backus played
What is
better
your
than
problem with Agakovic,
I'm
bro?
giving him a compliment in this
but
game, bro. I'm
ever
saying
since
he
he's
played better.
come
I'm
to
saying good,
Wanderers,
bro.
bro, you've always had to Rich Agakovic.
I expected better, but like this game.
What do you mean?
He
He's
played
been
well, bro.
consistent the whole season. He's
He's
probably
been-
our most consistent player.
I know.
He does a 6 out of 10 job for me, but this game.
Relax,
Yeah,
6,
bro.
bro. Bro, you got no idea, Malta. Honestly,
No,
get out.
I'm trying to
Get him out of here.
compliment the bloke.
Nah, but it's like you're
do that.
you know what? If anything, I feel like Agakovic has actually played better games than last night.
Nah.
But today you're out of it all of a sudden saying,
I don't know, maybe I
he
paid extra
stepped up and he
attention
played
because he's
well.
on the podcast. I don't know. But like I thought he did well, man. He even went forward more often. I think he just there's a couple of points in this game where I was watching it and Gargovic was like, I know he normally does this, but I think he did this more. I can't say it, but more vitally, if that's a word, where he was in the right position at the right time when he had to be in the defense. Like if it wasn't there, it was going to be a chance.
Bro, he
for
does that
Adelaide.
every game.
Every game.
I don't know. I just
Every
saw it.
game.
Maybe I saw it more this game. I don't know. I'm like credit to him because I thought he played better than Backus this game, and normally it's not many times I can say that. Honestly, I'm just saying good work on the Garkovic.
A lot of cricket here.
Fuck me.
Has he played good, but he gave him a 6? How's that work?
What did you say? 6? I say normally he's a 6. This game I'll give him an 8.
I give him an 8.
Hey, yeah, right. Did you just give him 6? He's not even the 6. He's the 8.
8 out of 10, bro.
I thought you said you gave him a 6 out of 10.
No, not going to give him a 6 out of 10.
Sorry, mate.
But he did all right this game. Like he actually did all right, and yeah, honestly I can't fault any players for this game. It was decent.
Yeah.
Marcella's solid, man. Like with Chancha, that partnership is something I can see. You know, them like feeding off each other and building for the oncoming seasons. Obviously, hopefully we can keep Chancha because I feel like, if Chancha keeps performing like this, although he has a few slip-ups in him still, I think that's an experience or whatever. But yeah, man, they're starting to fucking play well together, man. It's a
Check the
good.
audio a little bit. Check the audio. I'm saying it's a little bit.
What's that?
A little bit
Like it's low or something. I don't know what
Everything's
does
up.
No.
what does tinny mean? I don't know what tinny means. Or tiny,
I don't know.
big tinny boys. What does tinny mean?
Anyway, can you hear us all? I don't know who Charlie is, but he's found a spanner in the
No,
works
it's not
now.
only one. It's someone else said it.
Who else? Mike
David,
issues.
Mike issues. Mike issues.
I don't think so. That's all working.
Stop.
Maybe there's a bit of an echo.
Bro, the audio's fine.
I don't know what tinny
Anyway,
means.
the audio's fine.
Yeah.
We'll continue, man. I'm not too sure.
There's one thing Agawa, man. There's one thing he did. Two things really impressed me in this game where I could finally see Ruden's style paying off. Now I'm not saying Ruden's the best of all time and whatever, but there was one point where in that first half where everyone's saying we're underwater, bro. We're
Anyway,
so far
just
away.
continue on, Malta.
I'm
Seriously.
I'm sorry, bro. We're underwater. Anyway, there was one point in that first half, like the last 10 minutes, where I can't remember who it was. Adelaide's right wing or right back put a floating ball in, and Adelaide had 2 people free at the far post, and Agawa was pushing up to press her because we kicked the ball before before the Adelaide guy got the ball, and then he somehow read the play, turned around, came back and got in between the 2 Adelaide free men, and he cleared. I think it was either for a corner or a throw-in or whatever. And for me, that shows a lot because Agawa's initial mindset was press, 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 and I think this is the most we've ever pressed. Yet he had the ability to actually see them get the ball and go, hold on, not only do I have to stop pressing, I actually have to go defend, and he did. And honestly, that was that's a Rudin style. The fact is that he knows what he needs to do defensively as well as attacking that press. And even in the second half, there was a time when our left back, I can't remember, our left mid, sorry. I was watching how we were defending, whether we defended in a 4-5-1 or 4-4-2, because I just was curious about the situation. And one of our left mids, he dropped back into a midfield, and as he dropped back in the midfield, the rest of the mids shuffled, and I think Petrados was on by then, and Petrados pushed up, and we defended in a 4-4-2. And I don't remember seeing that under Robertson. The whole system, it's the players finally know what they're doing.
What are you saying now? Obviously, you don't remember that with Robertson.
Because it never happened.
Because there was no fucking system.
Exactly.
Fuck, I know. It was just hope for the best, jump on the pitch, bro. We'll see what happens.
And now we're finally seeing Ruden's system, and it's great.
It's taking a while. It's taking a bit, man. It's going to.
But that was always going to be the case.
That's a question I had for Banana. I know when I came here last time, you're like, 5 games. I'm a 5-game man, and I was like, okay, give it time. Are you seeing a difference, Banana?
Oh, well, last night I saw a difference. Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see structure in the team, and we're finally it's getting there. Yeah. We're seeing something.
Yeah.
I'm already looking at next season.
Oh, 100%.
So for me, mindset, next season, if we can have this type of style of play, and get the right players in, man, we'll be looking sharp next year, man. I'm telling you now.
Do you think we need to bolster the team that hard, bro?
I would say up front, yes.
I think he's got questions on the right. Well, I think let's start from the back. I think he constantly
it's chopping and changing on right back.
He keeps chopping. He's got. I think he still hasn't figured that out. Midfield wise, I find he chops and changes. He's still trying to find that player.
I think he's trying to find that attacking player.
Yeah, attack, and then.
Do you think it's that? I think it's more of a factor of injuries. To be honest, man.
Tracy was there.
That's what I mean. I think he's chopping and changing that central 3 because of the injuries. I don't feel it's a factor of trying to find the right ingredient. I feel that it's more of a injury thing where he's got no option. You know what I mean? My thoughts on Tracy. He's a quality player, but I think we said this last time where I feel like he's just a little bit too inconsistent at times. Yeah. So what Banana was saying is right. We need to bring that out right. 10, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's a factor of trying to find the right ingredient. It's just injuries having given him the luxury of having cemented that central partnership.
If I'm going to say go towards the back line, I'm happy with our back line. Happy, but I know Williams will be back next season.
Yeah,
but I'm just worried about the injury prone. I don't want to go. He gets in there 5-6 game and he's out again, and then we're stuck with the same problem again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because we've got Chanchard now. He's fucking. He should be, for me. He's the first name on the team sheet for me, right? For me, that's because fucking. Oh, that's who you're trying. I was saying for us, just for me. He's got to be a first name, and fuck, he's Troy's right behind Troy. He's a beast.
Bro, what about that clearance, Troy?
Honestly, you watch this guy play, man, all right, and he's absolute class, bro. All right, and we've said this a million times. When we got him for victory or whatever, we're like, yeah. Oh, actually, Banana was sort of positive about the signing, whatever. I wasn't too sure. I wasn't too sure, about him and whatnot. But God, has he fucking proved himself this season, man. I think easily up there, one of our most consistent players. Now, he's had the captaincy now for 3 games. And wow, what a fucking leader, bro. And you can see him out there, man. He's just putting 150% into the game.
That was
the goal line clearance.
That was 100% goal. That was going in
all day of the week. So that for me, that's been one of our best signings of the season.
Yeah. He's not a vocal captain. He's he shows it by example.
I feel like he is, but not like Reece Williams. Reece Williams was another level when it comes to
demanded, man.
Yeah. But it's very hard as well when you're a left back to sort of dictate and Like you can get up players to an extent, but I feel like when you're more of a central role and you have more vision of the game overall, it's easier for you to sort of dictate. You know what I mean? But fuck, man, he's done a brilliant job, man. And like we never even thought about like Traore at all for like the captaincy.
No.
We always used to say, oh, this guy, that guy, all these names are getting dropped. And he was never in the equation, although he's been playing well.
I'm guessing he picked him because of just the experience in general, man.
And that's credit to Roots, you know. Obviously, he saw something in the training pitch that we obviously haven't seen.
Exactly, yeah.
Training, but he's given him the captaincy, and he's the last good games. Like he's a soldier. He leads from the front. And, it's positive.
The only thing I would probably do looking next game is maybe, and I don't know, maybe give Bacchus. I don't know, because the Melbourne victory is a must-win. I just thought Bacchus
must win here again. So, fuck me. We're back on the must-win wagon. Fuck me.
But I thought Bacchus, the last 5-10 minutes, you can see he's a bit tired. He had a couple of weird passes that went straight out for throw-ins and stuff like that. He's been playing non-stop.
Through ball right at the end.
Right at the end, on the left, and he went straight for throw-in.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's the only one that was a bit. I could see was a bit tired. Honestly, and
but how are you resting him, bro? If Tracy and Rodwell aren't back from injury,
that's what I mean. Yeah,
surely Tracy will be back this week. Surely,
surely you don't know. Surely,
I read someone said Rodwell's training with the team, or Tracy, one of them's training with the team this week.
How credible is that? Who'd you hear that from?
Oh, Facebook.
Okay, Facebook, fair enough.
Yeah, right.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know. That's a frustrating thing because. I know some guys said this, that we took 4 points out of 6 from Adelaide, and their team coming third, which is great. But a win, draw, win, draw, win, draw.
Got some guys. That's Kev.
No, a lot of people said no. A lot of people said they said it. We got 4 from 6. But a win, draw, win, draw, win, draw. Won't see us make the finals.
Yeah, we understand there's no consistency,
but
it's a
consistency.
No, but just look at the ladder.
But we haven't had a back-to-back win.
Exactly. This whole season.
But just look at the ladder in general from 6th and downwards, man. It's like no one wants to get into the top 6.
Yeah.
Who wants it?
Like you've got a chance to catch Sydney now. Like if we won that, we've been doing right behind Sydney.
If we win our games in hands, we're only like 3 points behind Adelaide.
Yeah,
like it's there.
Anything can happen.
And officially saying they're hard. Honestly, like we got the hardest.
Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. No, every fixture list is hard for us, bro. Honestly,
on paper, when you look at the table, apart from victory, they're all.
Oh, so what are you saying? Can you tell me what you're saying now, Malta? Can you tell me what you're saying now?
I'm saying.
So, are you going on the bipolar route again? And
I'm saying it's
you're flipping the side again. So what are you doing now? Tell the fans at home what you're doing.
I'll tell you what I think.
Yeah, tell me.
I don't give a nah.
What are you gonna do, lad?
If we want to make the top 6, it's there. Like it's actually there. It's doable, but. A win, draw ain't going to be enough. We have to win. Like out of the remaining 6, we have to win.
Who knows with this ladder, bro? Honestly.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying it's not. I don't want to look at next season yet. It's still possible mathematically for this season.
I'm not writing it off.
That's what I'm not.
I feel like there is a glimmer of hope still that something could happen, but I don't want to say it and. Jump on that wagon again like I did a few weeks back, and then boom, I got shattered going to the MacArthur game. So I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to jinx it. I'm just going to be happy if the boys put in performances like the weekend. Yeah. All right, and maybe we fucking tweak that finishing scenario. And anything could happen then.
That's the hardest thing, Scott. Like, how can you tweak it? Like, it's him or a beanie.
For me, it's still him. It's still him.
Get that new Aussie guy. Federally.
Right, are you serious now? Remember we had the opportunity to get him years back and then we fucking didn't go for it.
He's not good enough. He wasn't good enough.
For me,
he's not good enough and he's playing for the Socceroos now. Fuck me.
I play, yeah. Honestly, I don't know about the tweaking. I play, you can't drop a beanie after that game.
I'll drop him.
You like Hemmett, bro. I don't know.
I rate him. It's fucking quality, bro.
He had the head up.
Yeah, because the balls were getting floated in. What do you want him to do?
He came on and made no impact.
Yeah,
no impact.
Literally.
I've got to be honest. It was something that I could.
Listen,
the subs didn't make much impact last game.
Yeah.
The way Avini played yesterday, would Hammett make those runs?
Hell no.
No, he wouldn't.
No.
So.
No.
If we're going to play that type of style, then the Beans going to start.
I agree. The last 2 games, the Beans played well.
Yeah, honestly, you can't drop
He's
players.
become a nuisance. He started, and the other thing that I found with the Beanie is he started finding his using his body a lot more. He's starting to back himself. Like it just feels. I feel like he's.
What are we saying now, bro?
Right,
Is this how desperate we've gotten now?
Give him credit.
That we're having a Beanie as our starting line.
100% after this.
Fuck me, bro.
Because what other option do we have?
You can't say Ahmed, bro.
Ahmed, bro.
Start fucking Aquilina, bro. Start Aquilina. Fuck me.
There is a thing called form, and I don't think Emmett's got form.
Ahmed has enough.
What are we talking about? So we're going off this fucking one game of Beanie's played and we're
Played Adelaide away, right? Okay.
No, I wouldn't say good, man. It's
But Kevin raised a good point. We had all these chances, but I think after the first half we only had one shot on target. That's
that's the problem we have. We don't have the attacking mid, proper striker to get these little shots and goals.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know about you guys. Maybe try Ebini and Hamed up front together. And
so what? He's going to change the formation now completely.
I don't know.
Why would you change something now that's slowly starting to work,
I'm
right?
just raising the point here. Like maybe I don't know. If Ebini's making these runs and we don't have anyone in the box, I don't know. Is there a way you can play both? And
so what? Are you saying they go to our pro club formation?
Yeah, pretty much.
Winning formula.
I don't know. It's just an idea.
It works.
It works.
But no, out of Ebini Hamed, I'm playing Ebini.
On form, I agree with Malta.
On form.
It's not the best form, but it's something there.
Yeah,
there's a bit of spark.
I feel we're clutching here.
We are clutching.
We're literally clutching.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not the best, but it's something.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I still feel Hammond's a bit off.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
One thing I just...
It's a good penalty taker.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If he hadn't scored those, where would we be right now? Fuck me. Come on.
I rate him. I think I said it when I first got on here. He needs 10 behind him.
Yeah.
He needs someone feeding him.
Yeah.
We haven't got that player like that.
Troisi is the only one, I think. Possibly.
Oh, so what? If Rodwell or Troisi come back, who are you starting? Ebini or fucking Emmett? Answer that one.
Yeah, I'll probably do him.
If I would start Ebini based on form, but the moment Ebini has a off game, Hammond's on.
Oh, that'll be the next game, bro. Like, seriously, that guy has got no consistency.
I hope Aquilina assists the Ebini goal.
Listen, if we're going to play like the style they played on the weekend, like bombing down the wings and cracking those balls in, then I'll go with Hammond.
Yeah.
But if we're going to play that style like they did first half, where the right wing, the left wing got the ball pretty much close to halfway, and they threw it down the line with the through balls down the line, then I'll go Beanie for speed. So we're in a bit of a...
Boys, you know what we're talking about here? We're talking about a player.
I'm just talking about someone I wanted to score.
Yeah, I get it. But we're talking about a player now, all right, who's on a 2-3 year contract. He's on big money, and he's literally scored what? 3 goals or 2 goals? The time he's been at the Wanderers. Come on, man.
Hammond.
Come on. No, I'm talking about a Beanie, bro. Yeah, but Hammond's only been here for fucking half a season, bro. Yeah?
Yeah, but we knew Beanie's record when we signed him.
Yeah.
It's not
I expect him
flash hot.
I'm not blaming Hammond. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's at fault, but, we brought him in to score goals, and he hasn't. And that's how...
but he has scored goals to an extent from what the service he's had.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
you got to look at it that way as well, man.
What can you do? When he was at Wellington, we were all saying, "Fuck, we need a Hammond type player," and we got him.
I was still complaining. Fuck, man.
Now, one thing, 2 things from the game. The subs. I don't know. I just thought, I don't know about these subs. I don't know about bringing Russell on. And he took for Agawa. I didn't understand for that and pushing Aquilina. I would prefer someone else, like more of attacking like that. Even if you're going to take Agawa off, play what's his name? Yeah,
Colucci. I don't understand what happened there. Where you give the young man a fucking chance and he
put him on for a minute.
Literally, a minute, man. That's a fuck kicking the ball.
Yeah. And he didn't play that bad last game when he started, I think, didn't he?
Like we said, he's got that mongrel in. He should have let him play again. Now at home, bro.
20 minutes, towards those 20 minutes, we started losing control of the match. And that's what I thought that would have been a perfect time
to bring him on.
The little fella to start biting at ankles and causing those yellow cards and those fouls to erupt, stop that flow of the game.
Yeah,
and so we could start getting it. But I thought he left that really late. Honestly, if there was any disappointment last game was around the subs. I just didn't Ruden's got the subs right when they've made impact every single time, but I thought last night the subs just didn't make
Gower should have came
100%.
way earlier.
Gower Reeks, bro. That's honestly,
He's so frustrating.
Bro, he's the worst player to watch, bro. Like, I want to launch shit.
He gets in good positions and
Yes.
great runs.
His movement's great.
As soon as he gets the ball,
That's it. You're like, here we go.
Yeah, what about a few of those shorties? Oh my god.
But you know what? Like, how many
Fuck me, shambolic.
Game, honestly, how many clear-cut opportunities did we have?
It was a cagey game, bro.
I think maybe one. Back post where Beanie and Agawa just didn't.
There wasn't that many.
First half, there was a bit of action.
Like, hey, in the first 20 odd minutes, we were getting behind that back line, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
but we didn't have any clear-cut chances.
You know what I felt like last night? Like, even in the middle of the park, like Bacchus and fucking Ugakovic, there were a few times, man, that our players up front pushed up and they made space and they never put the ball through.
There was a couple chances, yeah.
Like, there's that one too many touches in the middle where it should be released like a second earlier, but they've lost that opportunity, man. Fucking hell.
There was a couple chances there.
I'm telling you, from the top where I was watching, you could see it. There was a time Antonis was open, man. Like, he was like clear by himself.
Yes,
man.
yes, I remember
and he
that.
could have gave it to him, Ugakovic, and he didn't give it to him.
On the left, yeah.
Far out, man.
Yeah.
Stuff like that is holding us back.
But these are the little aspects that we need to fucking rectify to make finals, bro. Simple as that.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, we can sit here and talk about it a million times, man, but it's the good thing is I can see progress. Like, under Rudin, and that's a big thing in my eyes.
That's why I think we all left pretty happy.
Yeah.
I was just content. Like, I wasn't upset.
That's right. I was pretty happy. I was happy. I like the effort.
Yeah.
You know, we always say, we don't win. You just want to see the effort from the boys, and
That's true.
And you can't fault them.
They gave it.
They
And they were frustrated after games.
Even the keeper, Magush, like
Magush
He had a good game.
Magush had a very solid game.
That's what you want to see. Like, even they knew they could have won it.
Yeah,
100%.
Frustrated.
I love the fact that Magush is getting a run over Mekas, bro. Like, I feel like that's good for his morale, bro. He's literally like keeping an international signing on the bench.
Yeah, see, what a waste of a signing.
I know that was something Sloss brought up ages ago about that. Why would you get a keeper as an international signing?
Like, the only good one was fucking that low
pass.
Yeah, he was good, mate.
I don't mind using the international spot in a sense for a goalkeeper, but bro, he's gonna be quality.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Whereas Mekas at the beginning is sort of looked promising, but he's just too sketchy, bro. Honestly, his decision making is how you're going as well.
When it comes out.
Yeah, like, whereas I used to think that was like Magush's biggest downfall, where I feel more comfortable with Magush, like in the air.
And not only that, the centre pairing is now giving, I think, Magush a lot more confidence to come out like that. You know what I mean? You've got Tall Timber in the middle. What's his name?
Machella.
He's solid.
He's proved me wrong.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be a flop signing, bro.
Honestly,
from the stuff we heard,
Indian Super League, fuck, who will he bringing in?
Fit,
but obviously, fucking Rudin's proved me wrong.
100% proved us all wrong.
To the point where
do you remember when we were saying, what's this guy? This guy's playing EPL.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, he's not even ready.
To the point where you've got a signing for next season.
100%.
100%. He deserves an extension by far, easily. What did we think about the crowd in general? It was
Sunday night. This is Sydney.
Someone said it. Look, credit to everyone that was there, but someone said it. I'm not going to mention names. They go, we had more at MacArthur away.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about in general.
In general.
All right, let's not go. We'll go into the RBB and whatnot, but like in general, what were your thoughts? I feel it could have been a lot better.
After a win.
Was there a figure? The crowd?
I don't know.
They don't even release it anymore.
They don't post that up anymore.
I heard around 3K.
They were expecting 3K.
Wow, that's fuck. Wow.
I think there was more than 3K. I don't know, but yeah. Look, you don't want to shit on people that were there because at least they're there.
No, we're not, but I'm not. Testament to the people that are there.
Credit to the people that are there.
Mate, I came there after my son's christening, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how I drove there, but anyway.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sunday, like, there's no. What's the excuse? The weather was decent, or people are at the beach.
We had a win as well.
Fair enough. That's an excuse I accept. But still. Honestly, like I said, you come off a win. Like, fair enough. Our last home or game we could go to was MacArthur, where we lost. But the boys did well at Adelaide midweek. What's the excuse not to come? And I don't know, man. I don't know. It just.
I feel like it's not a quick fix, that crowd thing, man.
No.
It's not, man.
It's something that's going to have to organically happen over a period where we, start stringing some wins together. Hopefully, somehow we jag top 6, and maybe that will get everyone back. And then the season after,
it's the winning.
It's performance based, bro.
You know what it is? My dad, he came. We beat Sydney in the derby, and then the following week it was Macarthur. Yeah. So he hasn't been to a few games. He didn't actually go to the derby. And then he goes, "Oh, I'm coming this week to Macarthur." Class 3 against I'm out again.
Fucking hell.
So it's the winning formula you need.
Something I did notice, obviously, when I was up in the stands, and like I looked over at one stage of the RBTV, and I'm thinking, "Fuck, it looks very struggling to get a bay." But you know what, man? Even though there wasn't that many people there, fuck, it's loud still, man. Like, it sounds brilliant, bro. Honestly, when you're up in the stands, it honestly does, man. And then I was even saying to Babana, I go, Babana, you sound like Babana. Can you imagine all those bays were actually full, how loud it being there, bro? Fuck me.
Yeah.
Honestly, chaos.
Let's put credit to the people that turn to the RBTV week in, week out.
They had a lot of fun in there, man.
Yeah, that's second half.
You would have think if someone walks into the stadium and you see everyone fucking jumping around over there and going crazy. Well, you wouldn't think it was a 0-0 game.
It's not a new chant, but the chant that got revitalised now, that's fucking got a bit of momentum. Fuck, it sounds good.
Yeah, sounds all
It G's people up.
I can't believe they've had that in the
repertoire.
In the bag.
Just sitting there.
Since what? Our third season?
Right, we'll tell him.
Yeah, it would have been Thursday.
I don't know why Demo didn't.
Demo,
bro.
I think, has Demo been going to the gym? Because I seem like his shirt's off nearly every game now. Like, fucking hell, man.
A bit of beef on that.
Miggs, is that true? He's been hitting the gym hard now? Stop fucking calling me out on the megaphone, you cunt.
Do you think if you want crowds back, do you think a big name will do it? Like a Del Piero?
Probably, yeah.
100%, but it's going to be a decent
Ibrahimovic.
player. Yeah, bro. Bring him.
I'll take him at 45 years old.
Bring him, bro.
He won't come, bro. He's American.
I know.
He's American now, isn't he?
Nah, he's good. He's in Milan, you idiot.
That's a proven formula.
He's in Milan, you fucking... He's been there for like 3 seasons now. What world are you living in, bro? Get him out of here, bro.
It's a proven formula when you get someone with a name that draws crowds.
Yeah.
Not only does it draw crowds to your home games, but Ronaldo Del Piero will draw crowds to the away games as well.
Yeah, but do you think the club can sustain a big marquee now with the wages that Rodwell's on?
I wouldn't sign Rodwell. I wouldn't resign him.
I wouldn't.
They have.
Was it official? I don't know if it was official.
We never knew if it was official. We just heard the rumours.
Does anyone know? Like, is Rodwell official?
Resign. I don't know. I wouldn't. Look, there's no doubting his quality when he plays, but when he plays, he hasn't played the last 6
Yeah, but that wasn't the question I asked. The question I asked was, can the club sustain bringing in a massive marquee, considering the amount of money Letter has spent on this squad already?
If they don't sign Rodwell, it'll free some funds.
Yeah, but let's forget about this season. There's been about 5-6 seasons where we've gone bargain bin. Yeah, and we've saved a lot of money. So I reckon there is money in the kitty.
Oh, there's always money.
This season spent.
You spent this season. Credit to you.
How about all the infrastructure?
Yeah, that's it.
We need Jitte. The people we need Jitte. Everyone's saying we need Jitte.
Bring him back.
We need Jitte.
Bring him. Roll the years back, man. Get that socks up.
I think a big name would definitely bring crowds back. That's what the A-League used to bank when it first started.
Who would you get?
Dwight York. You remember Dwight York, Christian C?
Who would you get? Like now. Just
even
throw some names out.
Hey, how about Honda fucking Victory?
Honda Civic, yeah.
That was a big signing.
I don't know, brother.
Who do you get? Throw some names out, people.
You know what? Names. When we came in, I don't know if you are going to agree with me with this.
Probably not. Go.
Okay, probably
get
not.
Him out.
But I remember when Sydney signed Del Piero, and I looked at him and I go, I hope we never have to get to that point where we are relying on a marquee signing to bring crowds.
Brother, that's been us for fucking 7 years now.
I know, but I don't want to be that club that has to rely on bringing a big name for making.
It's not the club, Malta. It's the A-League.
I know, bro, but
it's the A-League.
Yeah, we say football's in our blood and all this stuff. If football's in our blood, then why do we need a big name for us to go to the games?
It's got nothing to do with blood and Western Sydney, brother. It comes down to the fucking the crowd figures, bro. The A-League in general, how it's been advertised. There's no pool, bro. It's got nothing to do about being proud.
For me.
For you?
For me, brother.
Bro.
What are you going to do? And for me, it would be... Wouldn't waste the money on that. I would rather go waste my money on 5 decent players and get a few decent
Solid
Aussie
spine.
players at the back line or make that good spine
Or
and get that.
But I thought you were happy with the back line.
I am. I'm saying just that
Rogic.
one extra player. You know what I mean?
I'll get Rogic. There's your number 10 done.
Nah, he's not coming.
I don't know.
No, why? Why wouldn't Rogic come, bro?
Get a Holland like fucking Holland or South. I keep saying go South America and get those fucking spark players, mate. But
Now it's
I've been saying this a long time.
you look at Wellington, what they've done. They've managed to scout players.
That's the scouting team,
Yeah,
bro.
Newcastle.
Yep.
They managed to scout.
Yeah.
So to your point, Banana, there is decent players out there that we could probably get on the on the cheaper. You know, I've always said this in South America. You go Division 1, Division 2.
Oh,
There's abundance of number 10s there that we can get.
Not just that, a winger, a striker.
They're all there.
That's where I'll go with South America.
Look, we've had a couple of South Americans in. Like Martinez was, he was cracker.
Class, right?
Like just at the time, it just he didn't work in the system. Saba as well, which could have been better. But I feel like the whole Popovich thing, like you know, put the shackles on him. But
the only thing about a South American I find is that they'd struggle with the physicality. Not only that, but the training aspect in the sense of
training aspect, not so much physicality, bro. There's all the South American leagues. There's a lot of butchers in there, bro.
If you tell them to run like a Rudin or a Popovich would tell you to do, like just flip you, I think that's strong.
Well, that's why Saba didn't work under Popovich. You know what I mean?
You got to give Rudin, like, if he's there for next season, do what you did with Popovich, give him the keys.
How about Lugongo?
Who's Lugongo?
Yeah, Luongo, yeah.
Well, that's the one that plays that season lower leagues.
He did well when we won the Asian Cup, but I haven't heard much of him since.
Was he at Reading or something?
Yeah, he was.
Saying League One, Sheffield Wednesday.
Look, there's players out there, like, but you don't necessarily have to focus on bringing. Like, it would be good to bring Aussie players in. Like, you know, Rogic would be a fucking, you know, massive coup if we got him in. You know, but like the world is at our hands here, bro. Our scouting team need to pull their fucking finger out and start looking in the right places. And even if it's not South America, even start dabbling into Eastern Europe, man. Like I've already said, like your old bringing is fucking Kostas Mitroglou. All right, he's playing for Marseille and he's barely playing, bro. He's a massive Greek player, bro. He's fucking quality. He would kill it in the A-League. You know what I mean? Huh?
He scores goals.
I fucking hope he does. So these are the players you got to find. Yeah, you got to find those players that are class here, that are probably in maybe their early 30s. Yeah, that are at a bigger club, that are probably on the rotation system.
On the outer, maybe.
Yeah, outer, or even if they're just on the rotation where they want to get first team football.
That's from
Western.
That's a perfect example, man.
Yeah. But even just look at Mariners, man. Fuck, they've done well there with scouting, man. Look, they've got good players, man. Fucking hell, I know you multi some easy games, bro. I don't want to play against them, to tell the truth.
The players are there, bro. Even in the A-League, like, if you look at like
but I don't want to be like looking in the A-League too much, bro, because it's like a recycling bin. Yeah, everyone goes round and round, and it's not. It's you know what it is. It's not good for the A-League overall. Yeah. When you're just the players are just moving around, you know, the clubs internally.
That's a problem we've got within the A-League, though, where coaches rather experience over giving a young guy a run. I've always said that, that's why I take my hat off to Rudin, because he's bled a few young guys that I reckon under Carl Robson we would have known about. Yeah, like we would have never seen these kids.
You know what solves that? Having transfer fees between clubs. Because no club's going to spend, whatever cost to bring an old person. They're going to trust the young person.
Talking to the mic, means you guys got a report. Talking to the mic apparently.
You've been called out, bro.
Someone's calling you out. You know this. Try and send him another chance.
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
This is player they're dropping Marco Livaja from Hajduk Split. I've got no idea who that is, but he's probably you've probably done a better job than the one scouting team. So
if he's killing it overseas, he won't be much. He won't be at Hajduk for much longer.
Yeah, he's not coming to Australia.
He will be coming to Australia if he's killing it over there.
Yeah.
I hope like Rudin sort of maybe gets a little bit more involved in the scouting process, because I feel like as much as everyone was saying, like Robinson was carrying on saying, I'm bringing in Western Sydney. That wasn't him, bro. That was JT in my eyes.
That's not even JT. That's marketing, man.
Marketing.
Yeah. That's marketing. That's got nothing to do with They're like, oh, these boys are from Western Sydney.
The idea was great when I first heard it.
Let's put a nice video together. Sold me, I'll be honest. I watched it and I was like, how good is this?
Boys are back.
Yeah.
We're going to the league.
And I'm like, man, we're going to win the league. And
season one
first couple of rounds, I'm like, yeah, that video.
Remember that the last season with Robson when he built that team, they built all that like same shit they had all the videos, and me and you were sitting there and the players huddled up, and I'm like, that's a false huddle, bro.
Where is Roy Krishna playing?
Bro, he's retired, bro.
He's got to be tired.
He can't be playing still. Roy Krishna.
Oh no, he's one for Bayern Munich. Singh.
Singh.
Yeah, Krishna, bro. That guy's fucking.
I was thinking of
He
Singh.
could score, Krishna.
Oh, you score in this league, yeah. We have fun in this league, bro.
There's players out there, man. That's the bottom line. Yeah. Let's just hope.
Cool.
All right. So what the last? I don't know. What this game showed us is we don't need a massive overhaul if we can play consistently.
I don't think we need an overhaul. There's 2 positions. Bring in another 9. Whereas I'll keep Hammett in the squad. Bring in another 9, but and that's the 10. The 10's the big. That's the big scenario because it seems like even Troyes has been pretty fucking injury prone this season, bro. Yeah. I think he's getting to that point in his career where the niggles are starting to affect him a little bit.
So I don't think that was the niggle that went against Newcastle. Well, it wasn't the niggle. He got crunched.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I think his body is starting to,
and right mid. I'm not sold on Nazarene. Not yet.
I'm not sold on McGowan, bro. Not fucking Nazarene. I prefer Nazarene, man.
I don't mind Nazarene.
Yeah.
It's good.
I like him.
He's quick and nimble.
Yeah.
He just needs to. He's got to bag a few more goals, bro.
To be fair, he can't shoot either.
Like, you know what? I don't want him to like get like booted out of the club, or not booted out, or leave the club. Yeah. And he goes like to Melbourne City or something. He fucking absolutely tears it up because I have a feeling that will happen.
Yeah.
You can see glimpses of that flash.
There's something there. He's got something. He's quick on the feet. You know, just
for me, I play. Was it Carlucci over Nazarene?
Over him.
It's a big call.
That's a massive call, bro.
Honestly, I see more promise in Carlucci than Nazarene.
What have you seen, bro? He's played like one.
Just his confidence, bro. He's willing to take a man on. Nazarene's done it more. He's done it more since like.
How can you make that call after he's barely played? But he's barely played.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's I don't know, man. I just.
You know, this is why Malta's on the panel. Because he just says stupid things and then everyone laughs. You know what I mean? Everyone laughs in the comment section. Everyone have a laugh in the comment section.
On the ball doesn't excite me. What? On the ball goes, yes, he's gonna take something. It's a bit of spark. But honestly, I'll play Carlucci over Nazarene, straight up. And then if it was me, I'll get Yule from Newcastle and put him on the left instead of Ogawa.
Will be nice. Will be good signing.
Yeah, what now, Stos? No laughing.
What are you going to do, lads?
What are you going to do, lads? Let's talk a little bit about this RBB thing that's coming up, huh? Yeah. Let the fans know what's happening.
Talk about it or what?
Well, you're going to just laugh amongst yourself like a little fucking child? Brana, you want to fucking...
I don't know, like, what do you want to do? Like, what are you going to do, man? Now, hang on. There's something to talk about there because apparently they're predicting... Big rain this week, so fuck. I think the RBB's in a bit of a limbo in that as well.
No, set up that marquee, cuz.
No, we'll be honest. Like, we can't because it's a council field. So if the councils close it,
well, we're playing on the field.
No,
can't get rid.
Right, I don't think what it is like. If the council closes it, if the council closes the fields, whether we agree with it or not, the club can't open. The club can't open the ground to us. So. Keep an eye out on social media and all this stuff. It depends on the weather.
Fingers crossed that it's all blows out and it's no rain.
Yeah, if it's on, get there. Yeah, like come.
Be listening to the RBB Instagram. I heard the guy that runs that is a good bloke. So
good bloke. It's finally looking like a page.
Let's get a victory game. The must win.
Sorry, did you guys have you guys checked out the prices for the tickets for the game we've got against?
Yeah, I'm not going.
I'm bought them.
How much is it?
$69.
Wow.
For an active fan.
69, huh?
Yeah.
Just eat both ways.
Yes. Well, it's a bit rich.
It's a bit rich. Fuck me. Are you serious?
$69.
Why 69? Why that number?
$5 processing fee too.
I understand that.
On top.
The leverage.
I've bought, bro.
I'm a fan. I hate these friends.
Leeds one was alright, but the Leeds game was good.
Actually, no, that was the first time I was back in Combank, the Leeds game. So
It opened it.
I
can't remember.
I don't know. I hate them. I can't stand them.
Hey, we're on international range. If it happens, they keep throwing tennis balls, who knows?
I just thought it was a bit rich, $69.
it is.
It
It's
is,
very
And then,
expensive.
I looked at
Not even the strongest team.
then I looked at the family packages, and I was like, wow, these guys are like,
300.
I was about 2 something.
Wow.
And
Yeah. So is that a factor of the sense because they're coming out? There's obviously some sort of a bargain with the clubs that are coming in.
Ooh, from what I heard, Gabby's.
I don't know how.
I'm assuming it'll be something like that.
Because there was a rumor that this is going to possibly get called off. They didn't mention Rangers, but everyone was kind of saying it is Rangers. This is what I heard. I don't know if it's true. Again, this is Facebook, or I can't remember already.
God.
But they're saying that it is Rangers that are hesitant to come.
Yeah.
Because, and look at their track record, yeah? I don't know if it's true, so don't kill me. That they said the Rangers are hesitant to come because they're in not the greatest financial situation. They want the money up front.
All right, Monty, can you clarify that?
Yeah. I don't know if it's true or not. So if they want the money up front, maybe that's why they're charging us $69 to give it to Rangers so they entice them.
Regardless of the way these things usually work, it's a promoter that brings these clubs out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking,
So
yeah.
they charge the fee. Let's just say it's $1 million.
So I don't think it's so much the club.
No,
Yeah.
it's not our club that sets the prices.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Our club would be getting a
They probably just got the offer. You want to play?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is what you get out of the ticket sales. You get 10% or something, and it's got nothing to do with our club. But I guess for these things, wouldn't you want a full stadium? I'm not sure how the ticket sales are going. But
Yeah.
$69 for a match.
I don't think it's about how it looks. It's about how much money they make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if anything, you would think they would have reasonable tickets because then you would get an overall higher attendance and the ground will look good. Then go high and then you've only got fucking 5-10K there.
Look, for me, like the Rangers supporters overseas, Scotland, whatever, they're going to watch our game because they don't have issues with us. They got issues with them playing Celtic in another country, yeah? So imagine Parramatta Stadium full to the rafters, 3
That's
days of the
not
RBB.
happening, bro.
3 days of the RBB, just going like celebrating it.
What drugs are
How
you
much
on?
is that? It's going to put us in the international arena even more. Bro.
What drugs are you on?
That's true, man.
That is not going to happen.
Bro, Parramatta holds what, 30,000?
It's not going to happen,
It
bro.
could, bro.
You didn't have that at the Leeds game. What would happen for this game?
It could, man. It could. Right? I'm telling you, I reckon, honestly,
So you're telling me that like Rangers is a bigger club than Leeds? Like I'm
In
not talking about
Australia,
credentials,
maybe. In
but
Australia, maybe.
Good. That's a good question.
Honestly, in
I
Australia,
feel like Leeds has more pull than Rangers.
But who has the more supporters in Australia?
I reckon there would be more Leeds supporters in Australia. Yeah, bro. Harry Kewell and Viduka play for Leeds. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that,
What do you think Deglos goes for him?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Oh, it would have surprised me if it's a sellout. Honestly,
I reckon you're on drugs.
You know,
Good drugs.
No way. You'll be lucky to get 15K there.
no way, 15K,
Yeah,
bro.
15K.
I think
it's past 8,000 already.
15K, bro. What?
I'm telling you now.
Look at life as a happy place, bro.
Happy place.
Don't be all doom and gloom, bro. Honestly, I reckon it's sellout.
Oh, it's not going to sell out, bro. No way. No
I hope it
chance in
sells
hell.
out, bro. If it sells out, it's hand jobs for everyone.
Huh?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. So you enjoy. So obviously, Malta enjoys boys. You know, each to their own, bro.
$69.
Oh my
Just
God.
pay it, bro.
I hate these friendlies.
Yeah, I get it.
As if you're not going to go, bro.
I'll
not gonna
do it,
go?
bro. Come and say hi. I'll do the interviews outside.
You do your Malta do the enemies that game.
Yeah, you can do everything for once. Fuck me dead. All right, let's go into the victory game now, which obviously is it's a big fixture in the sense of momentum for us. You know what I mean? If we can jag a win, I feel like I don't know. There's a glimmer of hope still. So we're going off the last game, and we got a pretty solid win against them. I feel like Popovic is going to be coming to we're going over there. Obviously, he's going to be wanting some blood, some revenge. So what are your thoughts?
Give Poppins versus favourite again.
I think it's personal in the sense of Rudin and Popper are mates. So it's like putting one over your mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's no way Popovic is going to go into this game underprepared. Same as Rudin, obviously. It's a big thing for both of them,
You got to remember they were a bit hungover from the FA Cup win.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that played a big factor as well. We got him at the right time.
Whereas now
they
and I feel like the North Terrace is going to be, or whatever they're called now, OSM, whatever. They're going to be, they're going to be, mate. They've got the fucking numbers back there, man. So the active support is going to be buzzing, obviously.
This is a finals.
Which is good. It's good for the Adelaide.
It's good. It's going to have. It kind of has a finals feel.
It is a finals feel.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I feel like it does. I think it's going to be a really hostile for our players as well.
Good. That's what we want.
Yeah, maybe. The boys are going to need to be prepared for what Stos was saying. Hopefully we start off well like we did against Adelaide. I think that will play a big part in confidence moving forward. But massive game. I know we keep saying it.
Say it. Must be say it.
Nah, it's not. You know what it feels like? Like you get all this. To win this, and then you go, then you go,
you start to delve. You start. You pull out the ladder. You pull out the ladder. You start calculating.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Malta does that every game. He gets the calculator out. Fucking does a few fucking equations.
I started looking at when we won the derby. As soon as we lost the point, I stopped looking at it.
It's sad that we do that, but you know what it is? It's like. I feel like we just have so much pride and fucking love for this club. We just want success, and you
jump on any hope.
You jump on anything, bro. Any little glimpse of a chance of a bit of consistency, you're like on board straight away. It's I don't know how we've done it for fucking 7 years now. But we're still a majority of fans, which this has happened, are just completely sacked it. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
You know what's a big thing with victory? It's which is bad. Honestly,
I don't think he's a game changer, bro.
I rate him. No, he's not a game changer, but he makes their defense so much solid.
He does. Oh, he's a quality player, but I don't think.
He was one of my favourite wanderers back then.
Yeah.
Nah, he was, bro. He was instrumental, man.
He was just calm.
Yeah.
Cool cat in the back. I really enjoyed watching.
I don't know what to expect here, bro. It could be a 3-0 loss or a 1-0 win.
Let's do predictions then. So you're going 3-0 loss
or 1-0 win. Nah, I'm going. I don't know. Someone else go first.
I'm going to get victory 3-1.
I'm going to go 1-1 draw. I think we're going to draw again. So at least we'll be consistent in draws.
I'm going loss. I'm going 3-0 loss.
3-0 loss. Shit. Mix?
Yeah, I was going to go 2-1 loss, but I feel like the boys will give it a red hot crack and probably put a solid effort.
But loss.
But a loss, yeah. A loss is a loss, right? It was shit loss, good loss. I was borderline 1-1, but yeah.
Bro, people are saying this victory, they're paying $7 for active credit. But our club did $10 for active for Derby, bro. So
that was trying to buy one get one free. So
our club's strong. But credit to victory, that's good. $7 active, that's good.
Home anyway.
That's a fucking bargain.
It is a bargain.
But you know what the difference is?
All the Maltese will be going to the game.
They're actually
concession still.
They're actually winning in this kind of stuff. When we're losing and we're trying to, when we were winning, the club wouldn't do anything for anything. So
even when we're losing the last 5 years, they didn't do nothing.
Yeah. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
So we say even when we're winning,
it's a good initiative from Victory because they're actually winning, getting the crowds. So they're obviously trying to get.
They're thinking of the bigger picture.
Membership.
Just looking at little things, and they work on it, and it works, man.
Yeah. But that's what Victory does as a club. Yeah, they see their flaws and they work on all the shit they need to work on off the bat. Yeah. Whether it's CEO stepping down, new guy coming in, and he's dissecting the whole scenario from active support to general fans to everything and trying to improve. That's what we need at the Wanderers, okay? We need whoever's going to take JT's place to come in and have an angle of how to move forward and make this club great again. Simple as that.
I think they are trying stuff. It's a little thing. It's a very, very little thing, but safe standing, bro. Our clubs put safe standing back. It's just little things like that which...
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not doing it.
Yeah. They're not Victory's level.
No, they've got to put a little bit more effort in, I think.
I feel like we're reactive, we're not proactive.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does that make sense, boys? I feel like it takes us or the fans to react.
To get in the pits.
Instead of doing it before.
Get it before it gets there.
Yeah, why let it get to that point? You know what I mean? That's what I feel like sometimes the club lacks. And to Stoss's point, like I hope this new guy, I think hopefully he turns a new page and he does not take anything of what JT did and says, right, this is my role. I'm going to run this like I want to run it. You know.
But what if he builds more infrastructure?
Too good, bro. Them on blast.
One field's enough for these blokes, all right?
And I just hope he just runs with it and makes it his own, and he's got his own identity, and you know he hopefully changes around.
Have there's nothing cemented. I've heard like there's been internal rumours of someone in the club.
I heard they're promoting one bloke after something, and the bloke has no idea. So yeah, that's a good start.
I heard he was a financial manager, commercial manager.
Commercial manager, that's great. Great experience.
Money. But look, we're going shit and he's still bringing money in, so he's doing all right.
So what? Like what? That goes against everything we're saying in regards to who we're bringing in. So, what does money have to do with the person that's going to run our club now?
No, I'm saying that he got promoted. He's not promoted to CEO, but the guy his initial job was this commercial thing of bringing in sponsorships, which we've gone.
But how's that going to save us?
In all my Jensen got promoted as well.
Jensen, he got promoted. No, Pesty got promoted. We're coming for you, brother. We're coming for you next.
What about Costello? I feel like Costello has dropped off the radar.
No, I said that. Fucking go Jensen will get promoted. I fucking hope it doesn't happen.
I think it's happening.
Well, hold on. What's happening with Costello? He's flown under the radar now.
He's doing.
Yeah, he's doing that.
It's going backwards.
Actually, because I saw him on.
Pignat. I can't never say that name. Who's the Sydney one?
Pignata.
Targeted. Can never say his name.
Targeted apparently.
Pignata.
I don't know.
Pinata.
I don't know. Would you be happy with that?
I don't give a fuck, bro. If he's got the credentials, bring him in.
As long as he's going to get us winning.
Bro, but I don't want Arnold in, so what?
Take whatever, bro.
I don't know.
I'll take their winning tools, bro, so we can win.
I don't want no Sydney.
I feel like the fact that Costello's been able to...
You don't want no Sydney, but Ruden's our coach now. What are you saying, bro? Fucking bro.
Nah, I took that one scene, though.
Fuck me, man. This guy. Fuck it all.
I feel the fact that Costello's been able to fly under the radar just to show what a good job Ruden's been doing.
Yes. Yeah. I'll agree with
that. It's got our mind off back of house.
Well, we haven't really talked about the fucking boss since...
Since Ruden, and it goes to show Ruden's come in. It's got our minds off the back of house, and we're focusing on what's happening on the pitch. And
that's how it should be.
Absolutely, and I feel it's a testament to the boys as well, our players, that they've stepped up, and I feel like this is a fact that Ruden is now. I think it was a smart move by the club signing him. I feel like now the players know what the destiny is. All right, this guy's here for another year and a half.
Yeah,
I've got to play now.
Makes sense.
I hope he's more involved with all the nitty gritty shit behind the scenes. And I have a feeling he is, Ruden. He's that type of manager that, doesn't take any bullshit and wants to be. Yeah, like I feel like he's entrenched in everything where he has a say on everything.
But speaking to someone who's played under Ruden down at United, I spoke to someone and they were saying it's very Popovich-like vibes. And he's played good. He played for the Wanderers. So this guy that I was speaking to played for the Wanderers under Popovich and has played under Ruden at United. And he mentioned it was very Popovich-like vibes, very strict.
Very disciplined, yeah.
Disciplined. And I think our players needed that.
Yeah.
I just want him to be more involved in the shit that happens behind the scenes. I know sometimes people say it's a bad thing for the manager to get too involved, but I feel with our club that's something we need. Someone that's not going to take shit and, Costello, we haven't forgotten about you, bro. Okay? Don't worry. You got to go too, bro. You're a part of that fucking problem.
I don't really need that.
No. But I'm just saying, if we're moving forward now, okay, and the people that we wanted are nearly out, 2 out of 3, let's finish the job off. Yeah. Wanderers, Ruden, make it happen. Get rid of him too. And then it's it's a clean slate, bro. We're starting fresh, you know what I mean? Coming into a new season. There's no fucking toxicity left there. You know what I mean? And we move forward, bro. So he's not getting a hall pass from me, bro. As much as you're saying now, let's not be negative. Fucking oath I'm going to be negative, bro. I'll still talk about this cunt until he goes, bro. He's not going under the radar and staying in this fucking club, bro. Simple. That's my thoughts anyway.
Fair enough.
Nice little rant.
Nice rant, yeah.
I love my rants.
Fair enough.
All right, boys. I think that might be potentially a wrap. Unless anyone's got, a decent question, you can drop on here. Unless Gav wants to keep running amok on Malta as usual.
Come to a game, Gav.
Yeah, Gav, where you been, mate?
What you going to do, lad?
What you do, lad?
JT out. When JT out is going to come.
Yeah.
All lies.
No, he's waiting till the end of the season. Once JT goes, then Gav will come.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. All right. I think that's a wrap, honestly, people.
Must win against Victory. That's it.
That's all. Let's go. But we said loss.
Yeah.
I said a draw, but you know what? I hope they prove us wrong and we get the win because it's a fucking solid win against fucking Melbourne away. It's always a tough fixture. But moving forward,
they didn't impress me against City, but they came back from the ACL, so they had a short turnaround.
They impressed me in the ACL. Watch that.
They impressed me in the ACL. Not against
City. They didn't have much of the ball, but the counter attack they got, and they fucked them up on that. But in the end, they lost.
Yeah.
All right, that's all. Much love. Like, subscribe. Obviously, the subs are fucking flowing now.
And one more thing, if the 10-year RBTV anniversary goes on, we'll be there as well.
Yeah,
we'll do some pre-match interviews if he's not. Then we'll pop it up just before the game. Hopefully it starts. Yeah, get a bit of squeeze of that. And
I won't be there. I've got a game that day, but
here we go.
We'll be there for the watch along that.
The important people will be here.
The most important.
Yeah, I won't be the guy that does everything. But anyway.
Watch along, man.
Watch along. This, that. Fucking. Hey, how about the fucking new setup for the watch along, people?
Yeah, it's a factory.
Fuck. Scenes.
We got to work out on the.
The bandwidth. We try and rectify that for.
And we're going to strap people in their seat.
Yeah, definitely. So, or maybe have a spare. No, we don't need a spare cable. People just got to relax. But anyway, much love. We'll see you soon. Oh my God. Fuck me.